Hey guys, nerds and nerdettes, welcome to our first episode of the Daily, Gaming Nerds Daily. So, today is July 30th, 2018. So, today's show's, obviously, it's the first daily, it's a solo show. Might be a little rough, try to figure out how to do this, talk to myself, but I'll figure it out, guys. I always do, right? So, I'm going to begin with some housekeeping. So, like always, guys, go to our patreon.com/gamingnerds to support the podcast. We're doing these daily shows so you guys can get more content from us. So maybe you guys will want to support us more. So, and plus, this is kind of the direction that I wanted to go anyways with the daily show. So, just because it's easier to give you guys the gaming news every day instead of weekly, because then it piles up and gets the show really long. In our group shows, we would like just to bullshit and talk about the week and how the week went and what we've actually been playing. So this way we can actually focus on everything. And once Matt comes back, we will have our scheduled times. Right now, it's only going to be me until Matt comes back, and who knows when that's going to be. So, speaking of Matt, you guys remember, Matt's giving away Kingdom Hearts Keys set, which is a really nice set if you guys saw it on Friday's group show. Also giving away a Assassin's Creed medal. That's real metal. He dropped it, proved it was metal. It's really nice. And a Funko Pop Goofy from Kingdom Hearts. So, and the way to enter the contest for the drawing is that you need to be the first 5 people to give a $30 pledge to our Patreon. So, and there is a time limit to this. There's 3 weeks. So once he comes back, well, give or take 3 weeks. He says the deadline's 3 weeks, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so as soon as you guys get into that $30 pledge, also with that $30 pledge isn't just for this giveaway. That $30 pledge allows you guys to come on to either a daily show of your guys' choice or our group show. To participate in that, plus a bunch of other bonuses. There's a bunch of information on patreon.com, so go check that out. If our show wasn't so packed in news today, I would list all the tiers and what they are, but I just don't have time for that today, guys. Remember, because daily shows are supposed to be between 30 minutes into an hour, so that's kind of what we're aiming for. Also, our check us out on facebook.com/GamingNerdsPodcast. We're not really posting too much on it right now because there's just not a community there. I'd like to start posting more on there, especially these daily shows going. It'll be easier to do. I was a really busy day. Obviously, I got delayed today. Also, you guys are watching on twitch.tv/GamingNerdsPodcast right now. Obviously, but these are for people that listen to it later. You can follow us on YouTube and stuff, and also our YouTube page at GamingNerdsPodcast or youtube.com/GamingNerdsPodcast. And plus, also, guys, wherever you guys are listening to this, audio listeners or you guys that are watching, like, comment, subscribe, review, do all that. You guys know the jazz. Do all that stuff to show support for the podcast. All right, so let's get into the news, you guys. Since that took 5 minutes. Really, Matt? Really? You're supposed to be on a break. God. So today's news, we've got 6 stories just in a Monday. Holy crap. It is loaded with news today. So let's get into it. So you guys noticed the title. EA Origins Premiere is out today, and this is for PC only, guys. I'm really hoping they'll bring it to console sooner or later, but this is for PC only. They're adding their higher tier today to their subscription base. So if you guys don't know, EA Origins, what they call basic now, is that you sign up and you guys can play their older EA games and whatever on it. So you also get a 10-hour game trial 3 days before the game comes out, so you can find out if you want to buy it or not. Got something in my hair, it's driving me nuts, guys, sorry. So with that being said, the upgraded Origins access will give you day 1 releases to PC. So, which they kind of already did in basic, but you had to still pay for them. But you had that 10-hour free trial. But with this, you get it day 1, unlimited. So your my streamer turn on. I probably didn't activate them. It's all good, Matt. So what happens with that is that since you get day one, you get unlimited. It's like Xbox Game Pass. So if you guys are paying for the premier tier of EA Access Origins, that just means that you it's like Xbox Game Pass. You get the games on day one, unlimited gameplay, and you can play them forever as long as your subscription is active. As soon as your subscription goes out, though, then you'll lose your game. So the basic tier normally gives you the 100 plus EA games older, which I already mentioned earlier. And then, so Premier does all that too. So you get all the, pretty much, I'm going to say it again, it's like Xbox, it's identical to Xbox Game Pass. This is what I was thinking was going to happen with Xbox Game Pass. If they were successful, people were going to start doing this. They were going to switch over to start doing like that because it is successful. You know, you pay for a monthly, and then you get all the exclusives. So, before I get moved too far on, you guys are probably thinking, okay, sounds really good, but what's the price? So, the price for it monthly is $15 a month, or $100 a year. So, the games that you're getting day one to are not the basic games. These are the legendary editions. These are the $100 games that you get 3 days access early, normally for if you pre-order on console or PC, you get 3 days early. You know, you paid $79, whatever it is. These are like the Madden Legendary Edition, the FIFA Legendary, FIFA 18 Legendary, whatever they're called. You get Anthem. This is the higher up tier of Anthem. Battlefield 5 Deluxe. We're getting all that stuff for $15 a month, guys, or $100 a year. So that's a killer freaking deal. I mean, was going to get Madden on the Xbox, but now with this, instead of paying $70 for Madden on the Xbox, I'm going to get it on my PC that can run it, and for $15 a month, or $100 a year, depending on what I want to do. But, so if I was going to buy that early access on Xbox, I would have bought it for $70. I can spend the extra $30 and get all of the sports games on EA right to my PC in 5 days early, instead of 3 days. So, I mean, it's a killer deal if you guys think about it. Their basic tier is still it's still $5 a month and $30 a year. That's not changing. So if you guys still want just your older games, the 100 plus game vault they have for the older EA games, and your 10-hour free trial, then that option is still there, you guys. But yeah, that's one hell of a deal, guys. Definitely go check it out at EA. On payday, I'm gonna get it for sure. So, because I was gonna spend the money on Xbox, but I'm just gonna get my PC and have all the other games with it, Anthem, Battlefield, all that. So, why not? I'm gonna switch more over to PC gaming. Matt asked if Origin can game share. I don't think they can. I'll talk to you about that later, Matt. I might be able to hook you up with something. So, next bit of news: Black Ops 4. There has dropped a new trailer. This one focuses on their multiplayer. So the multiplayer trailer, because the beta is coming up this weekend, you guys. If you're a PS4 owner, the beta is this weekend for Black Ops 4, the multiplayer, all the maps and stuff. So they figured they would drop a new trailer out for you guys to kind of give you an introduction a little bit. They showed 2 maps, or no, they showed 6 maps, but there's going to be 2 more maps, I believe, that they didn't show that will be in the multiplayer. So the trailer, showed new maps, new weapons, and whatnot, and it also reminded people of the beta going on this weekend for PS4 owners and Comcast, Comcast customers. I can't talk, you guys. I'm talking too fast, I think. But yeah, so, and they also in the trailer showed some Blackout teasers too, some new Blackout. So if you guys don't know, the Black Ops 4 is coming out with Matt keeps writing me, distraction me. The Blackout mode is their BR mode. So so they showed a little bit more of that too, which is cool. So the beta this weekend is going to be for multiplayer only. And if you guys don't remember, I have the dates listed out right here. So if the PS4 beta will be Friday, August 3rd at 10 a.m. to Monday, August 6th, 10 a.m. They're all 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I'm not going to keep saying that part. So this weekend is PS4 only. For Xbox and PS4, it will be August 10th through the 13th. And on PC, it's 11th through the 13th. August 11th through the 13th. This beta is for only the people that pre-ordered. And so it's only for the multiplayer maps also. Multiplayer maps, obviously it's for the multiplayer maps. Come on now. This is only multiplayer. It's not Blackout. Blackout mode has their own coming hopefully in September. Their own trial. Their own beta coming up. So, but also in this beta, they're going to be having, you have 6 maps to be playing on. You got some of the operators. I don't know if it's all of the operators. I think it's just a few of them. Nomad. I can't remember the other guy's name. The guy that does the slam charges. I can't remember his name, guys. Sorry. And whatnot. And then I believe all the guns are open. So, they are offering bonuses to people in the beta. So if you hit max level during the beta, you will get a permanent unlock token when the game gets dropped in October. So that's cool. It kind of gives people encouragement to go out and play. Getting max level normally isn't hard if you put the time in. This is the time everyone's going to be learning. So if you guys haven't pre-ordered it yet, go out and pre-order it. But if you're a Comcast customer, figure out how to get your guys' beta, because you're going to want to top this. It's easier to go into a Black Ops game, or a Call of Duty game in general, if you go in with the mass of people. So if you go in and, it's still new and fresh, then you can, it's new and fresh, you can, learn with everybody so you don't get just stomped. Even if you're a noob, you won't get stomped as bad because everyone is still learning the maps. Now, if you wait till the game gets launched, the people that played the beta, because I've been one of these people that played the beta and went in and just slaughtered all the noobs because I knew the maps from the beta. I believe they're dropping all of the maps, or close to all the maps. There's going to be 6 maps on the beta, so definitely go check it out. Like I said, Comcast customer, figure out how you guys do it. I know it's pretty complicated, if I remember correctly. And then if you're not a Comcast customer, pre-order it. Go out and pre-order the game. I know a lot of people are into pre-ordering games. I definitely am, because a lot of games come out all at once. Just like in October, you got a bunch of games coming out. So I pre-ordered, so it's already all paid for. I don't have to worry about it now until later. So, will I be trying the Black Ops beta? I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'll have the funds to pre-order the game, but I am a Comcast customer. So I'm a Comcast customer, so I'll be able to play it if I go that route. So, the next story. So this one comes from Nintendo. So Nintendo has special left Joy-Cons going out on pre-order. So these Joy-Cons are pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen them yet, they're so what's nice about these, you guys, if you guys are Nintendo Switch owners, you guys know that the left Joy-Con doesn't have a directional pad, D-pad on it. It just has the arrows, but they're all separated. So with this Joy-Con, they're going to have a traditional D-pad now. So you'll be able to actually go all around, like a normal D-pad. But these ones are also special edition Joy-Cons. So they're Zelda and Mario themed. So the Zelda one is black with gold etchings, and the Mario one is maroon with red etchings on it. They look pretty cool, guys. They're $25, so they're decently cheap if you guys want a D-pad. But there is a big, big, big downfall to these. Big downfall to these. So, these Joy-Cons are left only. So it's only a left Joy-Con. So you'll have one special themed one, and the other ones will not be. They'll be basic. Also, on top of that, the left Joy-Con will be missing the Bluetooth. It doesn't have an HD rumble, doesn't have a gyro sensor, doesn't have a battery, and it doesn't have the SR and SL buttons. So you can only use these Joy-Cons in handheld mode. You cannot use them in TV mode or anything like that. It's handheld only. So everything sounded good. $25. They look pretty. I guess they would be good for me playing Octopath Traveler because I only play that really in handheld mode. But is it worth $25 to get if you can't use them for your TV, or if you have guests over and you're, playing party mode and stuff like that? I don't know, unless you have a bunch of Joy-Cons, but to me, I'll be skipping out on these. Unfortunately, they look really cool though, guys. They do look really cool. Apparently, if you guys are going to pre-order these on Amazon, pay attention to what you're pre-ordering because the picture shows different. The picture shows a controller, and it's not a controller, it's a Joy-Con, you guys. It's not a controller. So, pay attention to that if you guys are going to pre-order off Amazon. Let's see. Well, might still be able to make a half hour. Maybe this wasn't as much news as I thought it was going to be. So, Gran Turismo Sport is getting microtransactions after a year when they said they were not going to do microtransactions. So, Gran Turismo is one of those racing games that are PS4 exclusive. It's their counter to Forza. They have always had microtransactions in the past, and they were really hoping to discard the microtransactions this year. Everybody was hoping that, and when they said that they were going to get rid of the microtransactions, everyone was relieved, or like, finally, So this is the first Gran Turismo game in the last 4 years. So it was about time to make that leap to where you don't need microtransactions anymore. And this was the first one on the PS4. Well, with this Gran Turismo is one of their worst selling Gran Turismo games. And with the cost of the servers and everything like that, they can't afford to all the free updates and the server cost. They can't afford to keep going without closing the servers, so they're going to have to start charging microtransactions, and which in the July update they have already implemented the microtransactions back in, so you can pay for all the cars now. $1 per car. Oh, the picture I saw is $1 for a car. Instead of grinding it out and earning the money, you can just pay for the cars now. So the microtransactions are back, so they can pay for the servers. I'm not a Gran Turismo guy, but we saw what happens to microtransactions, and they are not pretty. People fuss, people complain, which they have the right to. Microtransactions ruins games, in my personal opinion. So them adding microtransactions after they said they weren't going to add microtransactions is a bad move. And once again, it's a Sony exclusive. I've been on a Sony hate lately, and this is why. I love Sony. I'm mad at them because I am passionate about them, but I'm starting to turn into an Xbox guy because of just what they're doing. I know this isn't Sony indirectly, but this is a Sony exclusive, so it kind of bounces to them back on Sony for it. Man, doing these news segments, drying my mouth up, talking this whole time. It's easier with two people. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be a learning curve, guys. Definitely gonna be a learning curve. So, the next one, I'm gonna skip one and go to another one. So, this one is from Playground Games. This is from GameIndustry.biz. I actually have a link in the YouTube page. If you guys want to go check the full article out, and this is from I think the person that wrote it was James Batchelor. He goes into a lot. The article's huge. I just nitpicked a little bit out of it. The main thing is that Playground Games has hired BioWare, EA Motive, and Rocksteady for its upcoming RPG game. So we all know Playground Games is the one that makes Forza. It's Forza's but studio. So they're working on the first RPG game. They haven't announced what game it is, but we all know what game it is. They just haven't come out and said it. It's the new Fable. Fable's being made by Playground Games. Now, after reading the article, I am super excited for this Fable now. Super excited. I think they're going the right way. But I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of excited for this one. So after this wave of hiring of people, they've got talent from BioWare, Rocksteady Games, Ninja Theory, and Guerrilla Games, and EA Motive. EA Motive is their new EA studio too. They're actually working on a game right now too, on top of helping them out. So, like I said, GameIndustry.biz, Jonathan Batchelor, he has actually all of the people listed out to who got hired or what they've worked on. I know some of the guys have worked on Horizon Zero Dawn. Some of them have worked on other known RPG games. I mean, they got BioWare in there, one of the better people that make RPG games. We'll forget about Andromeda on that one. But just forget about Andromeda. But BioWare is known for its story dialogue and everything like that for RPG games. So if they are the ones making Fable, which that was the rumor of Playground is the one supposed to be making Fable, it's going to be good. I think they're going to hold up and actually finally redeem themselves like they should have done years ago. Well, I haven't had a good Fable game in a long time, but hopefully with this new RPG game, they'll be able to do that. It'll be good. And if that is the game, like I said, they haven't announced the game yet, so hopefully soon we'll get the title of it, but by my understanding, it is Fable, you guys. And then the last news, guys, I have, like I said, I'm shooting for a half hour, and we're 20 minutes in. And this one I didn't write too much down. Fortnite crosses the 100 million download mark on mobile. So we all knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Fortnite is blowing up, and you can't have a daily news show without Fortnite, right, guys? Right? So, yeah. So Fortnite has got 100 million downloads, and I think they had I think it was like $160 million within the first 48 hours or something like that. So it's averaging out to like $3.67 a day or something along the line. Like I said, I didn't read too much in this article because, one, I thought there's a lot of news to be done, and two, it's Fortnite. We all know Fortnite's blowing it up. I mean, look at all the accomplishments. They've broken $3 billion just in all together Fortnite. I mean, Epic is a billionaire company now because of Fortnite, a free-to-play game. Which, now look at all the BR games. You have battle passes in every BR game now because of Fortnite, because of Fortnite's influences on all that, and they're just what they've accomplished. And good job, Epic. You've made a game that is going to be going down in history as one of the most successful games ever made. And it was a free-to-play game. So, we're seeing a lot more free-to-play games. A lot more people are thinking about doing it. H1Z1 is dropping, I believe, at the end of this month. So, Matt just says they have 8.6 million active players. That is correct. They have a lot of players, active players. It's just crazy what they have accomplished. It's just nuts. Just nuts. But yeah, so that's it, guys. And these are meant to be short, between a half hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, that's the news for today that I've got so far. We'll be back tomorrow. So, with that being said, you guys, like I said at the top of the show, if you guys would please go support us at patreon.com/GamingNerdsPodcast, or /GamingNerds, no podcast on that one, guys. Just go check it out. You don't even have to donate. You don't have to send a pledge yet. Just go check it out, look at our tiers, and see what we're planning on doing, guys. It's kind of a roadmap of what we want to do. I will be posting up more information up there. If you guys have missed the show or you came in late, you can always check out our YouTube page. This will be dropping out on podcasts everywhere here in the next hour and a half or so once I get it uploaded. This show will be out everywhere. Always, daily will be out the same day that we record it. Also, a reminder, you guys. Oh, yeah, Matt's like, don't forget about the website, which I didn't write down anywhere. We do have a website to go check out. It hasn't been updated in a while. We need to get on and figure out a way to update that more often. It's Gaming Nerds, or yeah, well, Matt doesn't like me going www, but it's at GamingNerdsPC.com, guys. Go check that out. We don't have any merch, but we will be having posting up our news and announcements just like in Patreon up there too. You can find our Discord page up there and stuff too. Our Discord page I'm starting to put down in our YouTube links, and then on SoundCloud and everything like that, we'll have our Discord page. So, but yeah, so like I was saying before, Matt reminded me a couple things on the chat. So just a reminder, the Patreon, you guys, that we are doing that giveaway of the 3 items from Matt. I said this at the top of the show. I'm going to say it again. The first 5 people that donate the $30 Patreon, or the pledge, will be put in that drawing for it. We got 3 weeks, you guys. 3 weeks for it. So, with that being said, you guys know the drill. Keep on gaming.